Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Sleepless Ninja. And look what we have. Big Rush Dog just released a Wi-Fi and 3G flashable 3.1 honeycomb update for a root user so they're able to actually keep their root. And this was only within a day. Major kudos, thanks for letting us know ahead of time, and for all of us who were patient enough to wait just that one day, here is our reward. So let's get down into how to install this patch that Big Rush set up for us on our rooted Xoom. First, let's download. So now we're just going to download all these files. Pretty simple. If you have a 3G Xoom, you're going to want to download the file for step 4. If you have a Wi-Fi Xoom, don't even worry about it. Don't download it. So we're going to wait for these to download. But basically what I'm going to do, and I'll show you what I'm doing now. Note, this requires clockwork the way that I'm doing it. It also requires that you have one of the prior Big Rush updates where you have the SD card enabled. You can't do this without the SD card, at least with what I'm showing you. Look for other methods on the XDA forum. There are a couple out there. So what we want to do is we want to look at external. So this is actually where the SD card is, in the external folder. And we want to then just drag these images. Sorry for all the clutter. We want to drag the bootloader patch, and everything else now onto this. And so when we come back, I'm going to be on the Xoom and I'm going to be showing you how to flash through these steps. But load up all the files onto the external, which is where your SD card is mounted. Alright, so all the files are now on my Xoom. And just quickly verify and show you, we're going to hop over into Astro, and you can see, and I'll hop up one, we're in the SD card, the default, where you would look and have all your files, and of course the SD card with the time at, excuse me if I'm murdering the pronunciation of that, is in external. So if you have an SD card and it's mounted, it mounts to the external folder. And here you go. Here are the files that you need. You need the bootloader. And all of these except for one. This is the 3G right here. This one you do not need if you don't have a 3G, so you can skip this step, please. But now let's go into Clockworks. I have a video on how to install this. You can look that up if you are having trouble installing this. Please note, you need the SD card. So we're going to reboot into recovery. So right now the Xoom is rebooting into a recovery mode. And here's Clockworks in recovery. So, what we want to do is we want to apply update from SD card. I think you press the power button to enter. I forget, but yeah. And so now we need to confirm. The first step again was the flash the new recovery. So this is what we want to flash, the update. Go back. This is not it. We want to go back. Sorry about that. We want to install zip from SD card. We want to choose zip from SD card, again pressing the power button to enter in, and we see new recovery.zip. That is the first file we want to install. Again, it is new underscore recovery.zip. Or it's new underscore recovery underscore dot zip. And do we want to install it? Yes, we do. So now you can see it's installing. And the step says reboot system. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to reboot. So we're going to go back and we're going to reboot system now. Okay, it's booted back. So now we actually want to go back. Oops. And reboot into recovery. We want to go back into this recovery mode again. We are now on step 2. And for this, we want to flash the HC 3.1 system update. So install zip from SD card. Choose zip from SD card. And we want to choose the HM J37 underscore HC 3.1 both models. BRD dizzled. Basically is what we want to install next. Now this is quite a big file. It's about 141 megabytes. So it is going to take some time to install, as it just mentioned to us. So we're going to probably fast forward through this. Alright, now that that is done, we actually want to immediately flash the bootloader pass. This is necessary. We don't want to lose root, which is why I'm assuming we need to flash this immediately. Please don't reset. So we want to choose the zip from the mounted SD card and select the bootloader patch underscore 3.1 and confirm. So now that is installed. Now, step 4 is for only 3G zooms. If you have a Wi-Fi zoom, do not do what I am about to do. 3G users, please pay attention. We need to take one more. HM J37 root SD card 3G. We want to install this again immediately after. Don't restart. Only takes a second. Now we're going to go back to the main menu. And we want to wipe data, factory reset. It's actually really nice because it's not a full clean wipe. Your documents, your music, ROMs for your emulators, this files, presentations, books, they're all saved still on your Xoom and not deleted. Application specific and user specific data is deleted. So if you want, please back those up. And you'll see what I mean when I load my user interface at the end. So let's now continue and perform the factory reset. And now it just says to reboot, so let's reboot. And we're supposed to be able to now enjoy 3.1. This first boot is going to be unique because it's updating the bootloader, as you can see on the screen. But besides that, it's going to be a little slow on the boot up. Everything's running for the first time. One thing, since this is a clear, you have to go through the steps of adding your Google account and all those fun things again. I'm just going to rush through that, no need to watch. And let's go straight to the result. So here we go, our lovely Android 3.1. Let's just confirm. And there we go, Android version 3.1. Congratulations, everyone. And as you can see, if we go into the apps tray, we still have Super User. You can see, yes, a lot of the apps are gone. This is due to the reset, but all of my documents and so forth are intact. So it's a small price to pay. And just to show you that this is 3.1 working, let's add a widget, hold it down, and resizable. Nice. So this is officially working. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like if you do. Please subscribe. Sorry that I haven't been keeping up with the updates lately, but hopefully this will make up for it. Big kudos to the XDA community. Big kudos to Big Dog Rush. Keep it up. You guys are wonderful. This is amazing. Have a great day, everyone.